Kapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Hiroki. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember the 50 waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. Important news are new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a seaport planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before. Orsin's tall word, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Esri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5 Cupla, and welcome to Bed Life for Monday, December 26th, 2022, aka Boxing Day. So let's all give a punch, a 1-2 punch, I think that's what it's called, to our best boxer of all time, Rocky Balboa. I mean, the greatest boxer of all time. I can remember it like yesterday when he defeated the great Mr. T. I think it was in Philadelphia. I don't remember exactly where it was, but it's a great day for boxing fans. The true sport, unlike professional wrestling, which is fake. It's a fake. Professional wrestling is a bigger fake than a Cardassian optoleptical data rod that took the lives of a few good men to bring it across the border into Federation hands and hand it off to a Romulan senator who shall remain nameless. It's faker than that. What a fake. Anyway, hello world, and Merry Christmas. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas this past weekend, whether you celebrate it or not. I don't care. And a happy birthday to our good friend Captain Fandom Nerd. Today is his birthday, and as per Karogan tradition, okay, if somebody has a birthday on Christmas or near Christmas, okay, or maybe a birthday and an anniversary on or near the same day, there's none of this combining presents bullshit, okay? It is strictly forbidden in Karogan law. Banned. You cannot combine gifts. Now, if you want to give 2 cheaper gifts, that's fine. I get it. You know, not everybody has money all the time, and it's just the luck of the draw if you're born on an unfortunate day after people have spent most of their money on buying gifts for everyone else and they don't have enough to get you 2 gifts, even though you absolutely deserve 2 gifts. And if you were born 6 months prior, you would have gotten a completely separate and much more valuable gift. But regardless, be that what it's may, you still get at least 2 gifts, even if the day is the same or similar. No combining of gifts in Karoga. Okay, it just doesn't work like that. For anybody who if you ever were the victim of a combined gift, even if you asked for it, you were brainwashed into thinking, "Oh, this will be good for me. I'll get 1 bigger gift instead of 2 little gifts." Bullshit. It was never better for you. Okay, you would have gotten that gift regardless. Anyway, that's just a little bit on Karogan history that I felt needed to be filled in before we got any further. Not Ryan Johnson was first in the chat. Kapla, not Ryan Johnson, says hello in Kapla. Hail Karoga. Hail Karoga. And it's 2 gift giving policy, 2 days, 2 holidays, 2 events, 2 gifts. LDG Free the Net was second, says this should be a good one. I hope so, but I don't know why it would be any better or worse than any other Boxing Day. Chronos says first, Kapla Chronos. Richie Poole says Kapla, Kapla Richie. And Richie Poole says, as a progressive Democrat, I rarely agree with my crazy right-wing conservative brother-in-law, but over Christmas, we managed to agree on one very important issue. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Bravo. Richie Poole, there may be hope for you yet. LDG says, is Christmas, it's still Christmas yesterday. Yesterday it was Christmas. I don't believe yesterday is still today anywhere on this planet. So I don't agree. It's still Christmas. It was Christmas yesterday. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. And he says, I hope Sisso Pray doesn't know it's Boxing Day. Sisso Pray is not here. So I'm safe. I'm safe from Boxing Day. Richie Poole says, I want to see a boxing match between a kangaroo and Ozzy O'Prey on Boxing Day. Well, maybe another year, Richie. Mike Richards is in Madison Square Garden, and Richie Poole says, no, inside the Sydney Opera House. Well, that's going to be an even longer time than Richie. Gorilla's Random Thoughts is Kapla, all Kapla, Gorilla. And he says, hey, Bird, I thought you said earlier it's National Squatting Day. I absolutely said no such thing. Richie Poole says the rematch will be at the Garden next year, where Ozzy O'Prey will be seeking his revenge. What do you think Ozzy O'Prey is going to lose to a dumb kangaroo? Probably. Kangaroos are actually pretty smart marsupials. Mike Richards says, Richie Poole, as always, your logic is impeccable. Impeccable. John DeMarco says, greetings to everyone, and bless you to Mamo Pray, who sneezed. Bless Mamo Pray. 47 York Town says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47. Hakeem says, hello, Bird. Hope you're doing well today. Well enough, Hakeem. Hope you are doing good. Yvette says, good evening, Bird and everyone. Good evening. Well, late night now to the lovely Yvette. Snortopoopus Cuber Kapla Snortopoopus says, hello, humans and other critters. And hello, and Kapla. Hello, Snortopoopus. I hope you're doing well. And Snortopoopus says, Holy Dax is Batman. I guess Nicole DeBoer was on at that point. Richie Poole says Clever Lang. I don't know who Clever Lang is. Soda Pooper says hello to Richie Poole. And John DeMarco says, rest in peace, Senator Nameless. Don't tell anybody. Nobody tell Picard how the Romulans entered the war. John DeMarco says hello to Soda Poopers. Jedi Bill says Kapla, Berto Prey, and Hail Garoga. Kapla, Jedi Bill. I tweeted you, Jedi Bill. I got an idea. When you get a chance, we should talk. Yvette says, so Boxing Day dates back as far as the 1700s. The masters of the homes would box up their unwanted Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, we got kissing Dax. They would box up their unwanted Christmas presents and give them to the servants. Really? Boxing Day was about giving unwanted Christmas presents to the house servants? That's crazy. I had no idea. Nancy Pelosi donated $1.49, triggering a Christmas Day, Boxing Day, kissing Dax, and says, I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, and a Happy Swanza. Yes. Today is also the first day of Kwanzaa. And for those of you who don't know what Kwanzaa is, for those of you who don't know what Kwanzaa is, as somebody in the house, they're lucky. For those of you who don't know what Kwanzaa is, the best description I ever got of it was from Futurama. I don't know the episode specifically, but Hermes gets a book or gives a book like what the F is Kwanzaa. It was funny. So that was the best description. And then Kwanzaa Bot joined up with a couple of others to fight evil robot Santa Claus. So it's a particularly good episode. Richie Poole says, what is this combining gifts thing that Bird is ranting about? Richie Poole, when somebody has a birthday on Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day, what they'll do is their relatives will say, oh, instead of getting you a birthday gift and a Christmas gift, each that would normally be maybe say $50, instead they'll get you a combined gift, but the combined gift is like $65, which, grant you, it's more than you would have gotten for Christmas or your birthday, but it's a far cry from two separate gifts. Just saying, it's been known to happen. So in Karoga, just to prevent anybody from getting screwed over like that, it is in our Constitution, you have the right to separate gifts, no matter how close together your birthday and a holiday or other occasion fall. And it doesn't have to be just birthday and holiday. It could be anniversary and birthday, or anniversary and holiday. You got married on Christmas Day for some stupid reason. You had a shotgun to your back and you had to get married. Whatever the reason, you're entitled to two. You're entitled to separate gifts. Snortapoopus says today is the anniversary of the end of the Soviet Union. May I have another present? If you normally get a present for the end of the Soviet Union, then yes, you're entitled to a separate present. Gorilla's Random Thought says, I'll take one big gift over two smaller gifts. But you see, Gorilla, unless you actually get a gift that's worth double, you're always getting screwed. And if you want, today's major gifts usually are gift cards. So if you wanted one $50 gift card or two 25s, okay, I get it. That's fine. But somebody would say, well, I'll give you a combined gift card for $75 when you would normally get 50 and 50. Well, where's the other $25? What happened to that? It's bullshit. It's not better for you. It's not better for them. And it's certainly not better for the whales.
Excuse me.
Yes, Mama Frey.
Okay. I just boxed up
Mama Frey boxed up
my unwanted Christmas present.
your unwanted Christmas presents for
But
Boxing Day.
yes, but I don't have
But you don't
any
have any
servants.
servants. No servants to give them to. Foiled again, Mama Frey. Foiled again. Okay, we'll look into getting some servants that you can give your unwanted gifts to.
Okay, thank
Captain MKG says, Kapla, Captain. Deej Odyssey, welcome, Deej. Says, greetings, one and all. Okay, let's see round one of Sisso Prey Boxing Bird. Not today, Deej. Not today. Resolute Germ says, hello, all. Hello, Resolute. Kapla. Everybody wants to see Sisso Prey boxing me. Great. Snorter Pooper says tomorrow is yesterday. No, that is a original series title of episode. Dave G Sound, Kapla, Dave G. Says Kapla, Berto Prey 5 and Karoga. Kapla to you, Dave G Sound. Gorilla says, I'll pull the audio up from Captain's stream. What? Why would you do that? Did I say something there? Pleasant Valley Picka, Canada says Kapla Bird and chat. Kapla, Pleasant Valley Picker. Richie Poole says, hey to Deej. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. And Richie Poole says, glad to see you're still with us, Deej. Absolutely. And Deej says, well, at least for another day. Lol. And Pleasant Valley Picker says, yes, it's Boxing Day here. Now, very cool, Pleasant Valley Picker. Deej says, hey to Bill. Resolute Germ says, doesn't know Clever Lang. I putty the fool. Oh, no. Does that have something to do with Mr. T? D says, Bird doesn't know who Clever Lang is. Revoke his nerd card. I still have no idea what Clever Lang is. My nerd card was revoked already. Pity the fool. Okay, you pity the fool. That I knew. So I didn't know putty the fool was a joke. Pleasant Valley Picker says, I'd like to see a boxing match between a kangaroo and Keith Richards. I put my money on Keith. Resolute Germ says, if you want to know about Kwanzaa, talk to KwanzaaBot. Exactly. From Futurama. Jedi Bill says, happy birthday to Captain Fandom Nerd. Absolutely wonderful stream this morning. Some morning brew was back with the captain. Pleasant Valley Picker says, I think Festivus gets overlooked. Festivus was December 23rd. Festivus for the rest of us. It was an okay holiday. Pop Culture Curator says, hello, everyone. Kapla, Bird of Prey. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Pop Culture Curator. Daniel's Hot Topic says, hello, Bird. I'm finally out at Best Buy. I just ate 2 Whoppers and a Parmesan chicken nuggets and a Mountain Dew. And I'm stuffed now. Well, I should hope so. I had no idea they had Parmesan chicken nuggets. I got to tell you, I'm a little worried, Daniel. Burger King's chicken nuggets, uh, they're the worst chicken I've ever tasted. The worst mass marketed chicken I've ever tasted. Richie Poole says, I say no to the whole combined gifts thing. Captain Track deserves to get Christmas gifts on the 25th and birthday gifts on the 26th. Abso-effing-lutely. And just because he's also entitled to open a single Christmas gift at least on Christmas Eve, because that's another thing we do here in Karoga.
They have to be wrapped.
Yeah,
Holiday paper and birthday paper.
wrapped in a. Yes, yeah, okay. So as Mamo Pray points out, if you have wrapped gifts, they have to be correctly wrapped as well. Birthday gifts have to be wrapped in birthday paper, and holiday gifts have to be wrapped in holiday paper. Okay, now if it's red and green, that's Christmas paper. You can't wrap a birthday gift in red and green Christmas paper. It doesn't work like that.
I had to get birthday paper for your uncle.
Mom O'Fray saying, do I know how many years she had to get birthday paper from my uncle? My uncle Christopher Christ, was born on Christmas. That's why he became Uncle Chris. He would have been, otherwise he would have been Uncle Gary. So no offense to all the Garys out there, and I know we have several, we have several out there, but Uncle Gary became Uncle Chris for being born on Christmas, and Mama Pray had to get separate wrapping paper to give him his birthday gift and his Christmas gift all over the years. No, Mama Pray, that was a car making a back, a car exhaust.
I'm leaving you.
Resolute Germ says, I thought Karogan Constitution was only the God Emperor is always right. Well, that's in there too, but it's a little thicker. Daniel says, this sucks. I just heard the Flash removes even more cameos from the movie. They keep on butchering this movie. Why? Because nobody cares about the DC universe, Daniel, except you. I am sorry. I'm sorry to tell that to you. Pleasant Valley Pigger says, at my age, I'm happy to get anything. That's true too. That's true. I was wondering at what age would I stop getting presents from family and whatnot. I was surprised on my 40th birthday. I was still getting presents from everybody. And then on the 41st birthday, stopped. Cold turkey. Like everybody in the family called each other up and said, are you getting anything for him this year? No, me neither. I think this is the good year to stop. 41 was it. I mean, yeah, afterwards, like months later, an aunt or an uncle did send a gift later after the fact, which was still nice. Don't get me wrong. I appreciated it. But 41, everybody in the family stopped at the same time. Did they pre-plan it? I don't know. Is this something you just know as an adult that 40 is like the last hooray, and at 41, 41 is when you're actually an adult, I guess. That's when even your older aunts and uncles stop buying you gifts, your grandparents stop buying you gifts. Granted, my grandmother was very ill at the time and she didn't live much longer, but she was alive for another birthday or two. But oh well. 41 it is. That's when you stop getting gifts, at least apparently in my family. Snorter Pooper says it's not better for the economy. Buy those extra presents. Absolutely. Richie Poole says Mama Pray can give those unwanted gifts to the gardeners with their leaf blowers. Fuck them. Fuck them and their leaf blowers. No, no. First, the gardener we have, he comes with his leaf blower. He's done in 5 minutes. Thank God. Unfortunately, 4 or 5 other neighbors around here still use our old gardener. So every week or so, every other week, he's back with his people and his leaf blowers. And granted, it's not as bad because he doesn't come right up to our house, but he's still close enough in the neighborhood. And he spends fucking half a day out there, all day sometimes with the leaf blowers. It's still fucking annoying. I am not happy. It's one thing you should be able to fire him. We should have gone, and we didn't, but we should have gone to all the neighbors and say, listen, he's done. Go to this new guy. He's half the price.
And he comes twice as well.
And he comes twice as often, says Mama Frey. Jedi Bill says, congratulations to Pop Culture Curator on his 100+ subscribers. Absolutely. Congratulations, Pop Culture Curator, on reaching 100+. Resolute Germ says, Sisso Prey doesn't have a box big enough for Bird. Actually, she got for nephew O'Prey a pretty good sized Christmas gift. I have a video I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. Richie Pools is Bird of Prey. I just want to see Sisso Prey. If she's boxing you so much, the better. No, I don't believe she's in the video, and she certainly isn't boxing me. And Gorilla's Random Thoughts is face palming. DJ says, I'm not going to comment on Sisso Prey and whatever she may have. No. Yeah. Mike Richards is laughing. Richie Poole is wowing. Pleasant Valley Picker says, hey to Gorilla. Yvette says, so a lot of people return unwanted gifts for store credit, but some like me give them to a local charity store they support. Very cool. Very cool. And Dee says, some didn't get a single Christmas gift, so I don't have to worry about giving anything away. Oh. Mama Prayer was actually giving away my Christmas gifts. But I hear you, Deej. I'm sorry, Deej. If you were closer, or if you played Governor of Poker, you would have got a Christmas gift. Snorter Prooper says, celebrate Gary Mess. Yes. Deej Odyssey says, we wish you a Merry Garamus. We wish you a Merry Garamus. We wish you a Merry Garamus and a Happy New Beer. Resolute Germ says, don't worry, that Flash movie is never seeing the light of day. Richie Poole says, the most famous Gary of all is SpongeBob's pet, Snail. JP's, welcome JP's, says, hey, what's up, Bird? Kapla, JP's. Substance D says, Kapla, Substance D. Richie Poole says, Bird's leaf blower rant is classic. Snorter Pooper says, the condo's yard people show up exactly 5 minutes after my nap begins. I'm so sorry to hear that, Snorter Pooper. I am so sorry to hear that. Let's see, what was that? Okay, nothing. Let's go ahead and head to the web browser. Where do I have it? I'm Berto Prey 5. Very cool. I have to update. I have to update Wednesdays from Deep Space Nine. That's why I have it up. I have to update it from Deep Space Nine to Enterprise Wednesdays. But otherwise, we're pretty good. Okay. So for today, December 26th, it's Boxing Day. It's Kwanzaa. It's National Thank You Note Day. It's the Day of Goodwill. The day after Christmas is celebrated as a Day of Goodwill in South Africa. It's Junkanoo. Join us as we explore the Junkanoo celebrations this holiday season. I have no idea what the hell that even means. National Candy Cane Day. Well, those are the old school red and white candy canes. I much prefer the more modern fruity flavors, a good cherry candy cane. No, thank you. Well, what do we got? Do we have one? I'll take a cherry candy cane. Sure, Mama. Right, thank you. With the beginnings of the 17th century Germany, we now see them everywhere, even on trees. Wow, so it's a old German symbol we use. Apparently that one we're allowed to use. It's National Homeowners Day. Purchase the home of your dreams and be a proud homeowner this National Homeowners Day. I would guess very few people, if any, actually have closing the day after Christmas. I'd be surprised if one did. Wait, this is cherry?
This is cherry.
I mean, you're saying it's cherry, but it's clearly rainbow. Red, white, blue, green, yellow.
Read the box.
Bob's cherry candy canes. Okay, this one's broken. I think they're all cracked. This one doesn't appear. They're all cracked on top. It's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. So Bob's.
Well, they're Bob's, but then they're Brock's.
Oh, Bob's, but they're Brock's.
BRACH.
They're cracked, broken. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? I don't know. If they're not cherry, we're getting a refund.
Yeah, right.
I know a guy. He's good at getting refunds. Even if it's a movie he saw.
LDG.
Yeah. Come on. Okay, there we go. I got it. How much are you guys going to bet that this is cherry flavored? If this is mint flavored, God help us all. I'm going to be honest. I'm shocked as hell. They got cherry flavor in something almost solid white. So much for me thinking that something had to be translucent red to be cherry flavored. And it doesn't even taste like chemicals. It's National Winers Day. Winers have wined their way into getting their own holiday. and it's today. Not to be confused with Slovenia, not Slovakia. Slovenia Independence Day. It's today. Saint Stephen's Day in Ireland. The Synaxis of the Mother of God. Travel down memory lane as we honor one of the world's most famous icons. And a bunch of birthdays. Actually pretty good. JP says, damn greasy duck. Deed says, damn Bumpus dogs ate JP's turkey, so he had to go out for Chinese. Jackie McLean says, Merry Christmas, bird. Kapla, Jackie McLean. Jackie, yes, Jackie McLean. Deed says, hey to Jackie. JP says, just don't try to go to any family dinners. JP says, no car, so I can't get to the family holiday dinner. I'm sorry, JP's. Can't do an Uber. I don't know how far away your family is. We gave up the car. If Mama Pray ever has to go somewhere, it's Uber. Richie Poole says, the funniest Dear Bop ever was when Bird was giving serious advice about the best audio equipment to get for a live stream, and the gardener shows up outside his window, using the leaf blower. That was a pretty funny one. The Traveler, formerly known as Wesley Crusher, says, Bird of Prey, Merry Christmas, birds, salty turds, and nerds. Have a happy New Year. And then he puts in all the emojis. Thank you, the Traveler. Snorterpoopus says hello to the Traveler. Richie Poole says to shut up, Wesley. Deed says, Bird has rainbow candy cane. Mama Pray got rainbow candy canes. The Traveler says, did Charlie get ice cream for Christmas? And did Mama Pray get cake? There was cake. Yes, there was cake. One of our neighbors dropped off a delicious cheesecake right before Christmas. Mama Pray and I have both been enjoying it. And Nephew O'Prey had plenty of ice cream.
And we blew candles out.
And he blew candles out on cake as well. So,
Yeah, right.
yeah. So I need to put the oxygen back on because it's buzzing on my arm that it was low. That's why I shook a little. JP says the chemical taste is the best part. Not for me. And JP says an Uber round trip would be close to $100+. Oh, I'm sorry, JP's. Yeah, that's quite the trip. Well, you can enjoy Boxing Day with us today. It's completely free, except for whatever you pay for internet and electricity and your computer, all that, all those expenses. Okay. Let's try and do some Wordle real quick. Listen, 5 minutes. If I don't finish Wordle in 5 minutes, I'll skip. So
Alexa, set countdown for 5 minutes.
wow. Mama Bray is setting a 5-minute countdown.
No.
Remember to put your oxygen on before Wordle, says the traveler. Yes, well, that's what we did. Okay, so 5 minutes literally already started counting. Mm. Arise. That's a good word to start with. And it gives us the E in the right place and nothing else. So we have an E in the right place. So mm, uh, plate. And that gives us just the E in the right place. Thank you. A, E, I, O, U. Let's see if we can get something that has O and U and E in it. Urine. Granted, we had the R and the I already. Shit, but we got the U. Okay, so we know there's a U. We know there's a U. It's not, and we know the U is not the first letter. So um, let's see, U. Okay, U is obviously, it's not the first, it's not the last. So it's one of the middle letters. What do we have? U. What ends in E? Huge. Huge. Is that a word? Something. Obviously, huge. Okay, obviously S isn't, but fudge. Fudge. Ah, fuck. 4 letters. Okay. Mudge. Budge. It's not budge. One left. Vudge. Cudge. Ah, fuck. Alexa, cancel. We still got a minute. Zudge, Cudge, Judge. We got it. We got it. Got it in 6. Got it in 6. Okay. What do we got? JP says, yay, I can shout out the answer. Deej is lolling at Mamo Pray. The Traveler says, wow, Mamo Pray is brutal. Yeah. Yeah.
You said literally.
I did say literally. Okay, I did say literally. JP says, unite, Frood, brute. Snorter Pooper says, in your. Professor says, you played this role once, Bird. I played this role. Judge. I played the role of a judge. Oh, it's true. I did on a stream. Moxley fans is Bird of Prey, Kapla Bird. Hope you and the family had a great Christmas and got what you wanted for Christmas. Moxley, what I wanted for Christmas is illegal to buy in New York State. It's legal in some parts of Nevada, but not in New York. Deej says no RJPs. JP says spludge. Miss Lundell's Groovy Movie says think King of the Hill. Propane and propane accessories. Oh, Mike Judge. Moxley fans says Kapla. Hope you all got what you all wanted for Christmas. Thank you again, Moxley. And also, we the people. Indeed. JP says pudge, the nudge. Yeah, it's close. So I got this Zillow listing forwarded to me from a friend. It was on the market when he sent it to me. It's now off the market. This is at 3682 Princeton Place, Boca Raton, Florida. And the Zillow Zestimate. They fucking put a Z in front of the word estimate and fucking trademark it. The Zestimate of how much this house is worth is a $3.368 million house with a rentals estimate of $26,631 a month. So for a low price of $24,000 a month, I could probably get a mortgage on this house. Granted, I don't have $24,000 a month. I don't have $24,000 in the bank. But whatever. Anyway, it is a beautiful house. It is in Boca Raton, Florida, which is not my ideal neighborhood. But, I mean, look at that pool. Look at these trees. I mean, honestly, it is pretty freaking beautiful. Inside, like, I don't know what they were really thinking. Like, why do they just have a bunch of colors on the fucking wall? They're not even artwork. They're just squares, rectangles. I guess this is the kitchen. It says oi. Maybe this is for Aussie O'Prey. Kitchen leaves a lot to be desired, though I do appreciate the counter. That's how my kitchen is, with a counter. Not as big, but it's there. I mean, I really love this pool. This bedroom, it's like, why? Why is this bedroom so big? What are you going to do with all this empty space in the bedroom? It just seems like further away the TV has to be from the bed. I honestly, I'm guessing some type of sex swing comes up from the floor and this becomes some kind of dungeon, because there is literally no other reason you would have a bedroom with so much empty space. I mean, when you dancing in your, no, nobody dances in their bedroom. You dance in the living room, you dance in the dining room, nobody dances in their bedroom. Anyway, this bathroom, you know, I think it's way too fancy, particular, but it's got a nice, decent shower. I'm not a big fan of the giant separate bathtub in front of a window. Like, what the fuck? You're putting on a show for the fucking whole neighborhood? No, I'm not a fan. But whatever. I guess this is a closet with its own fucking window. You know, this is somebody who has more money than sense. This is another closet. Okay, fine, I guess. I mean, I had a lot of clothes at one point in my life, but even I don't think I had this many clothes, and certainly not this many shoes. And this is the man side of the closet, mind you. Why does a dude need that many shoes? What the fuck is this? Is this a net is going to fall down on me? I mean, God forbid or something, I'm going to get captured like a fucking dolphin in a tuna net. I don't like what is it? What structure is this that the door looks like a fucking barn door? I have no idea. I don't know why somebody would even paint a room this color, but at least it doesn't have a whole bunch of empty space. It's a nice secondary bedroom. Okay, and yet another bedroom, and I guess this is the New York room. This is for all the New Yorkers who come down to visit. It has New York University pillows with a New York City background artwork over the bed. Of course, you can see right outside. You're definitely not in New York, which is good. The carpeting, be honest, that carpeting is probably not the color carpet you want. It seems to be kind of filthy. I mean, whatever. What the fuck is this? This is the laundry room, 3? I assume this is 3 separate, dryers? I don't know, 3 separate washers and dryers? I don't know what the hell is going on here. Is that a refrigerator? Is that a dishwasher? I don't know what this piece of equipment even is. Apparently, we have some sort of living room with, for all the other stuff in this ridiculously overpriced house, a fairly small television. I guess this must be for the girl in the house, the daughter or something. Kind of looks like, I almost looked, to me, it looked like, first I thought it was like for a fucking mermaid, but it's not a mermaid. It's just a fairy tale. Well, you know, painted castle. And okay, I don't know why you need a separate couple of steps to go up to the bed, but fine, whatever. That will stop her from having a boyfriend in a wheelchair wheeling himself up to her bed, I guess. So that good job. Yeah, you cut out 0.2% of the population, because I'm sure there's all these wheelchair guys trying to seduce your young daughter. Okay, so that's oh, Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty right there. Right there. Anyway, I don't know what room this is. This is the Gilligan's Island suite. There's a fucking SS Minnow in the room. Penguin crossing sign. This is not the South Pole. I don't know where you think penguins are, but they're not here. This is the exercise room, the gym. I guess you got a whole bunch of pieces of exercise equipment, a decent sized television. I don't know what's on these back walls here. Are those just are those towels? I mean, they look like clothes. I don't know. You got another fucking Hello Kitty thing here, a fucking ladder to get up to the top. This is supposed to be a library. This is supposed to be a library, but they have it as a gym. Okay, fine. This is just the fucking White House, I guess. Everything's white except for fucking Campbell's soup artwork, and not one Campbell's soup, all the fucking types of Campbell's soup, apparently. I know some famous artist did that, but oh, and then there's a tennis court / basketball court. How can you have a tennis court and a basketball court? You can't, and it's surrounded by grass. You can't play basketball on grass. And a big love statue in the background. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, this is the inside. You can see the love statue from here. So I guess you can watch. And this is half outside, half inside. So, you know, when it rains, you're not getting drenched, but there's still going to be fucking bugs and lizards and shit. Like, there's no screens. There's no screens. Is it what? Oh no. Oh, it's multiple levels. This is, I guess, kind of an outdoor barbecue pit area. That looks pretty decent. Another outdoor area right by the pool. That could be some fun. Watching what's going on in the pool. A whole bunch of outdoor chairs where you can lay down, or those reclining chairs and whatnot. Lounge chairs. And this waterfall. Again, the pool's got me. I would move in here just for the pool. This is some weird out there kind of sci-fi-ish wall decoration here. I'm starting to get some. And what the heck is this? Who's this woman on the wall on the right here? There's a globe. I don't know. Starting to get some weird vibes about this house. I love the globe. I do. The globe really gets it. A lot of stairs. A giant wine cellar rack. I mean, tons of wine. You have wine for the next, 2 or 3 years. You have a bottle of wine every day. That's fine. Not really something I care about, but I can understand why people have wine. Yet another dining room, some Marilyn Monroe, but it looks like LDG's AI created the artwork because it's fucked up. It is Marilyn Monroe fucked up beyond all recognition. A couple of plants here and there. I don't understand why anybody would pay $26 million for this place. I'm at maybe 2 million. Maybe 2 million. Okay, you got this. Okay, first off, is this a spray can? A giant bottle of spray paint that says "I love you" literally looks like some idiot spray painted it. And this has got to be a whole bunch of fucking modern art or whatever. I don't know who the fuck are these people over the archway. Like, are these the people who own the house? Are all these people the people who own the house? Because I don't recognize them from any movie or TV show. You know what? I hope they're the people who own the house now, because I don't know who else would they put there. You got a view from outside, and people wondering, why are you doing it? Why? Just trust me, stick with me here. I'm not showing you this house without having some type of end game. Okay, just stick with me. Stick with me. We're close. We're close. It's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's nice. Maybe 3 million. Maybe 3 million. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Another nice picture. It's starting to grow on me. It kind of looks like a fortress. The house is damn tacky, says JP's. Well, all we need is love, says Moxley. Snorter Pooper says open so alligators can visit you. Yes, yeah. Multi Gunman says bugs and lizards and shit is on the Kurogan coat of arms. JP says this looks like someone's resort or hotel room, not a damn house. Soda Pooper says the snakes would move in for the pool too. Multi Gunman says Bird is so rich he's got 4 of those pools, only bigger. Yeah, the pool is banging, dog, says Moxley. Rich, tasteless, and drunk, says Snortopoopus. This place looks lifeless and soulless. The multi-gunman says 26 billion is chump change in Bird's world. He's got that much in his change jar at home as we speak. Yeah, I wish. Bird's dropping F-bombs today. Oh, Moxley. Here. We didn't get started. And JP says, where's the 10-car garage? I'm sure it's there somewhere. Snorter Pooper says the exterior looks nice, but the interior is in severe need of help. JP says, Mulligan Man says JP's upgraded to a 15-car garage. LDG says, isn't this the house you worked at something? You told us a story. No, I worked for a house for Mr. Frank, which was in Rancho Santa Fe, California, which was worth many millions of dollars as well. I did not work at this house, but I've worked at expensive houses before. No, there's still something you got to see. You got to see in this house. And Pop Culture Curator says, what you wanted for Christmas is legal in San Francisco. No. I don't want what San Francisco has to offer, if you get my drift. Bonus, they also are hooked on crack and fentanyl. You want me to ship one? No thanks. JP says, as long as each garage stall has a hoist. So let's keep going. Oh, there's the garage. Does anybody want to know where was the garage? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 separate garages, at least. Trees are nice. A lot of room. These bricks. Okay. I guess this is the main door. I kind of like it. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at this game room. This game room seals the deal. We've got table tennis. We got billiards. We've got air hockey. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, at least a dozen stand-up video games. We've got the basketball game. You throw the basketball. I'm sure there's a skee ball game somewhere in here. There's a fucking red UK telephone, full size. thing there. There's whack-a-mole, a fucking full-size whack-a-mole game. Look at this fucking red, white, and blue God Bless America ceiling shit going on. How much better? Look at these fans. What are these fucking spaceships on the wall? Look at these. And we got plasma or flat screen televisions probably on each wall. We got at least 2. I bet there's more we can't see. I mean, there's fucking original Miss Pac-Man. I bet that's Pac-Man next to it. Okay. I could see maybe $20 million. Whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole. Casino-style carpeting. Good eye. Good eye, multi-gun man. Let's keep going. This is getting better and better. Oh, now this is a nice room to watch television in. There's another, maybe this is the other side. I don't know. Yeah, this is the game room. Okay. So this is the telephone, the UK telephone booth. Look at this. We got a giant, not giant, but a full size telescope here. Got a nice size television. This is some type of sci-fi painting across the top. And look at this. Look at this fish tank. A beautiful fish tank inside. That's got to be at least 55. That's got to maybe that's a 120 gallon tank inside this wall unit. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Pop Culture Curious, I think those are pics of Jeffrey Epstein's house. I wouldn't be surprised. At this point, though, it's not his anymore. There better be a Defender game in there or no deal, says Richie Poole. And Moxley fan says an 85-inch TV at least. At least. What's next? Oh, look at this bar. Yes, Mama Pray. Mama Pray says, before I get the house, we better find the servants. That's true. It wouldn't be the best house for me because, the wheelchair. But, oh, holy shit. I think that's a Jägermeister tap machine. I think I see 3 Jaeger bottles turned upside down. That is a Jägermeister tap machine in the distance. I worked on those for years. I can spot them anywhere. God almighty. I didn't even notice this. I hadn't even noticed this. This is a well-stocked bar. A little too busy for my taste, personally, but I like it. I like it. But there's more. There's more. This is another picture. Okay, so the bar and the TV room are the same room. Okay. Okay. And we got some Mickey Mouse artwork. I mean, it is Florida. We got, I don't know, this is probably a good room for playing poker or something. You put an overlay on this table. You got a good poker game going. Okay. This is that other room earlier we saw, like a living room. Okay. I don't know what's the deal with these, just solid color squares, but whatever. This is the Mickey suite, I take it. All Disney related items. Okay. Got a giraffe over here. I don't remember any Disney giraffe, but whatever. A lot of Mickey Mouse. A lot of Mickey Mouse. Holy fucking shit! What the fuck is this? The Enterprise, or a pretty damn close rendition to it. What is this? This is a viewing room set up like the goddamn Enterprise. Look at this. Look at these. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 seats, 11-seat theater, personal theater made up like a goddamn Federation starship, including a like you're on the bridge, including a hole in the ceiling, a window in the ceiling to see stars, like you're on the fucking bridge. Not that, not that. Oh my God. And a view screen in front. They're each row is higher than the row behind it. So every row has a great view of the fucking view screen. I can't imagine what this is like when you turn down the lights and watch a movie. This is it. This is it. This is worth it now. $26 million. Hey, I'd put in 30. I would put in 30 million. No, no, no. Oh, 3.4 million. You're right. You're right. It was 26,000 a month to rent. You're right. $4 million. I'd put in an offer for 4 million. $3.5 million for this? Holy shit. Holy shit. I want it. I want it. You know who could afford it? You know who could afford it? Some YouTubers who do a little bit better than me. Like a little better. They should have buy this. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. Oh my fucking God. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. And then we've got this. Another bar with another view screen. A big Trek insignia over the door. In fact, it says something. USS. I don't understand. It looks like a number. It looks like it's saying USS 8654. But oh, we got Legos. We got Legos on the shelves here. We've got a USS Enterprise plate. Yeah, we got Captain Kirk and some other characters still in the box. We got some Star Wars Legos, I believe, or ships at the bottom here. Oh, this whole fucking, there's a Jar Jar Binks. This whole fucking room full of sci-fi. Oh my God, look at this. Look at, I mean, who needs another bar? But goddamn. Goddamn, I gotta see if I can see what is that? USS Bell. It's USS Bell is what it says under the insignia. So I don't know if Bell is their last name or what. But Jesus Christ, $3.368 million. I honestly feel bad now. Oh, another sci-fi room. We got the fucking robot from, what is that, Lost in Space. We got Yoda, 2 Yodas, 3 Yodas. We got a fucking badass painting of the Enterprise from the movie. So the movie Enterprise, the original movie Enterprise, not the fucking B, C, D, E, F, or G, or whatever the fuck they're coming out with. And this looks like a painting of the other room. Oh, and we've got a bunch of live long and prosper hands. I don't know what that means. Live long and prosper foam hands on the floor here. The floor looks like stars. This is and look at the ceiling. Look at this fucking ceiling. That's just fucking wonderful. And then we're back to the pool. We're back to the pool. My God. Oh my God. This is how the other half lives, people. $3.5 million. And you could, it is cheap. It's fucking a steal. I don't know how it got so cheap.
I mean, it's certain Uncle Paulie.
Uncle Bally might.
No, he sold his house in
Oh.
that area. It was for more than that.
Yeah,
Didn't,
it didn't have all this.
no,
I think this was
but
maybe Zillow's estimate is a little off. I don't know.
that's
Their Zestimate, yeah. Richie Poole says, I'm guessing there's a full-size Enterprise bridge. Yes. Well, pretty close, Richie. Pretty close. JP says, yay, one car for every day of the week. John DeMario says, nice ships on the wall. JP says, awful carpeting in the game room. Pop Culture Curator says, there's no penguins on Gilligan's Island. That's true. John DeMario says, I wouldn't have expected to find a Jem'Hadar ship inside this house. The house was full of surprises. Richie Poole says, there better be a Defender game. Absolutely. Richie Poole says, this is Uncle Paulie's spread in Florida. Snorter Poopa says, I bet the home was owned by a politician. All that corporate donation money. Multi-Gunman likes the blue couch with the pillows on it. And Gorilla says Epstein's place is 125 million. I'd pay 125 million for this if I had $1 billion. Multi-Gunman yells, yay for Jägermeister. Pop Culture Curator says this is the Campbell's, that's a Campbell soup picture on the wall, yes. Maybe that Mama Price says maybe they'll take Governor Poker chips. Pop Culture Curator says maybe it was once owned by Andy Warhol. Deej says the Star Trek theater room. Yes. And JP says this made Bird's Day. It did. It did. Multi-Comment says, wow, somebody's a big time TNG fan. Well, you know, they used to be before Picard. The Multi-Gunman says the TV needs to be bigger, though. Yeah, it's a few, maybe that's why it's so cheap. Deej says all those damn tribbles along the walls. Don't trip over the tribbles, says John. Richie Poole says that would be a great room to watch Crystal Skull in. No! LDG says TNG bridge with TOS view screen. Yeah. Multi-Government says, Deej, why'd you leave all your tribbles in Bird's house? Deej says, tribbles love Klingons. Gap After Dark says, kapla kapla Gap. And says, hail Gap. Richie Poole says, maybe this is Doomcock's Florida getaway lair. You know, if it was, God bless him. God bless him if it was. Snorta Poopa says, these people are luscious. USS Bird. No, it's the USS Bell. But thank you. And we can make a small change. Deej says, Mr. Potato Head's on the wall behind the bar. Deej says, live long and prosper pillows. Lol. Reggie Poole says, Forbidden Planet, yes. Robbie did appear in one episode of Lost in Space. Dave G. Sounds says, that room looks like a curated mess. 2 episodes, says Richie. Gorilla says this would be a great B&B, rent out the rooms. Rent out the themed rooms. 13 bathrooms, 27,000 square feet. Must need a lot of work, says Mama Frey. Snorta Poopa says computer search turned up the property is being sold by businessman Mark Bell. Okay, so that's why it says USS Bell. Does he need the money fast? That's why it's so cheap. Pop Culture Curator says, robot from Lost in Space. Somebody take Bird's Geek card. Whatever. It was from a show, okay? It was from a show. Random Menace, if you're here, your package still traveling through Richmond, Virginia, to Maryland, and now back to Washington, D.C. Didn't get an update today, but still traveling around. Doesn't have enough bathrooms, says the multi-gun man. Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. So here is Charlie with his Christmas present, a actual powered car, and we have captured on video Charlie's first crash, Charlie's first accident. Put the sound on. You can hear Sisso pray.
All right, little guy. Yeah, press that button. He's such a good boy. Merry Christmas.
He wants the
Press
keys.
the button. Now press. Whoa. With your foot. Use your foot. Use your foot. Charlie's driving.
And I mean, there wasn't, but that was it. That was
Charlie's driving.
that was his first
All
crash
right, little guy.
into
Press that button.
into a table,
Charlie's driving.
into a table and chair. But there we go. Turn off the desktop audio. Not a lot of video, but yeah, his first little. Now Sisso Prey's got to get rid of a whole bunch of furniture, so he's got room to drive around inside the house because it got too cold. The multi-gunman says he's going to teach Charlie how to do burnouts and donuts in his new car. No, I don't think so, multi-gunman. Although it is remote controlled, so Sisso Prey can teach him to do burnouts. I'm getting a lot of notifications from Nerdrotic. He's moving to Florida. I wouldn't be surprised. Now you see those guys, they could buy that house. Listen, I love Nerdrotic, but I don't need to get 1,000 fucking things on Facebook. I don't even know if he's on Facebook. I guess he is. Holy shit. Okay, well, I seriously doubt that's his actual phone number. That's probably just a business phone number. I mean, obviously he doesn't put his own number on Facebook, right? Let's call it and see what happens. I don't know. Maybe he'll pick up. It would help if I could dial correctly. Let's try that again.
You have dialed is not in service. If you feel you've received this message in error, please hang up.
The subscriber is not in service. Oh, well. I don't know what I expected to happen, but I figured it was worth a shot. Add diversity info? What does that mean? Do I have to tell them how diverse the page is? It's very diverse. This business has identified that they have diverse ownership. You may see diverse businesses highlighted in campaigns on Facebook Learn more. So this business identified they have diverse ownership. So Nerdrotic, I wouldn't be surprised. I would say fine. He's very diverse. Let's see. Let's learn more. Learn more about diversity. About diverse business categories. People can find and support businesses with diverse ownership. If your business is at least 51% owned, operated, and controlled by individuals from a diverse category, you can add this information to your business page. This designation doesn't make assumptions about who manages the page. Categories may be used by Meta, that's Facebook, to capture your business in campaigns or invite you to participate in other programs on Facebook. We offer the following diverse business categories: Asian owned, Black owned, disabled owned,
You got it.
Latin owned, indigenous owned, LGBTQ plus owned, Middle Eastern owned, Pacific Islander owned, women owned, or veteran owned. People visiting your page or shop will be able to see your category in the About section. Learn more. Asian, Black, disabled, Latin,
Women.
indigenous, LGBTQ plus. Yeah. LGBTQ plus. What's the plus stand for? Yeah, I know, but isn't the plus, couldn't anybody be technically LGBTQ plus? Middle Eastern,
The people that
women, veteran. I'm surprised there's not felon, because Nerdrotic reminds us often that he's a felon.
might be 51% is white slave.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it is. I'm sure the business is in his wife's name, so it counts, but that's fine. What annoys me is that this feature is only available in the US. If they really gave a shit about diversity, why would this only be available in the US? Why wouldn't this be available in Japan? Why wouldn't this be available in Syria or Saudi Arabia or Iraq or Afghanistan or South Africa or Congo or any fucking place else? Holy fucking shit. What other takeaway is this than fuck you, white man? Facebook just fucking says, They might as well just fucking have a banner that says, fuck you, white man. Get the fuck out. On your about page. I'm kind of curious. Where's their about page? About. Page transparency. Arts and entertainment, contact, social, website, basic, price, page transparency. See all. Change name to Nerdrotic. I'm just kind of curious how does it say? How does it say it is this? I have nothing against Gary, obviously. I love Gary. But I'm kind of curious, how does this work? Long format, weekly recaps, review. Gary Buchler, I can't even fucking. Owner, founder, presenter. John Reed, co-founder. Melissa, owner. Secret Agent Salon, that's I guess his wife. Where is the diversity? Where is the diversity? I see nothing. I see nothing. Details about Nerdrotic. Okay. I see nothing about is it here? ... It says it's on the about page. It says it's on the about page. Where is it? Where is it? It's not here. Okay. Well, yes, I recommend Nerdrotic. What do you recommend about Nerdrotic? Has to be at least 25 characters. There we go. We gave Nerdrotic a good review. I support diverse businesses. Let it never be said otherwise. Anyway, let's check some news. Western New York death toll continues to climb. It's unfortunate. Come on. Migrants from Texas dropped off outside Vice President Harris's home on freezing Christmas Eve. White House announces migrants being bused to Vice President's home on freezing Christmas. That is unfortunate. I do hope she took in the migrants. More than 2,500 flights canceled day after Christmas. China scraps inbound quarantine rules in decisive break with zero COVID regime. 27 dead in once in a generation blizzard in Western New York. Jesus Christ. 10 people missing, feared missing in Austria avalanche, found alive. Awesome. Okay, you know what? Let me play a couple commercials. I'll take my pill. Jaloja, we'll be right back. And then we'll get to some Dear Bops. I'll see you guys in a minute.
Ohayo, buddy. Wow, scrambled egg muffin, hash potato, hot cake. Wow! Hurry! 大変だ。ここかな？こっちか？よし、ここだ。あれ？もう。美味しい笑顔、マクドナルド。みんなもおいでよ。
The Computer Factory wants you to get the competitive edge with the Apple rebate sale. Purchase a qualifying Apple system now and get cash back. Buy the Apple IIgs for only $549 after Apple rebate, or the Apple IIc for only $549 after rebate, or the powerful Macintosh Plus for only $1,449 after Apple rebate. Hurry in to your nearest Computer Factory store for their lowest prices of the year on Apple. Plenty of stock on hand at all Computer Factory locations.
You're cool, you're crisp, you're hard to resist, you're bright, ooh, refreshingly light, ooh, you're Canada dry, you're a singular style, you're a reason to smile, you're clever, you're neat, you're never too sweet, ooh, you're Canada dry, you tickle, you tingle, you make me laugh, oh, ooh, you're Canada dry, ooh, you're Canada dry. Get a little closer. Now don't be shy. You can get a little closer with Arid Extra Dry.
Only Arid has a patent on this formula that fights wetness. No leading deodorant spray stops odor better. And now Arid has a new baby fresh scent. It smells,
Get a little closer with the baby fresh scent of Arid Extra Dry.
Arid fights wetness and odor, now in a new baby fresh scent.
Ronald Donald in Dreamy Breakfast.
This morning it seems Ronald's having a dream.
Time for breakfast, Bertie.
Oh, boy, hotcakes.
Hoppin' McHotcakes. After 'em, Bertie.
You betcha.
Whoop. Whoops. Gotcha.
Not you. Ronald,
Time for breakfast with a friend.
Wow. Yummy hotcake syrup and butter.
plus juice and milk.
Breakfast.
A dream come true.
McDonald's and you.
Joe Butter and Steve McQueen.
Never rode shotgun in a hearse before.
In one of the greatest Western epics ever made, The Magnificent Seven, Thursday night at 8 on TV 50.
Every 34 seconds, somebody buys a new Chevy Cavalier. In fact, before this day is through, over 1,000 people will drive away in new Cavaliers. There goes another one.
The big one's back, and Chevy's got it. 1.9% financing on this big choice of new Chevy cars and trucks, or up to $1,000 cash back. The big one could be the best reason to see your Chevy dealer now.
Have a Morley day, the Morley Candy Maker's way. Yes, they can let the sun in with faces smiling. Morley shows you the way.
With Copper Kettle Caramel,
fancy nuts, sweet coconut, plum fruits, and lots of chocolate, all inside a box of Morley chocolates.
You ever wonder why your radio has 5 buttons? I mean, why do you need 5 buttons? No matter which button you hit, all the stations seem to be playing all the same song. That's why I like WCSX 94.7 FM so much. It's classic rock all the time, and every day is a no-repeat day. You'll never hear the same song twice. Isn't that better than... anything's better. Perry Como's better.
Classic rock, 94.7 WCSX, where every day is a no-repeat day.
I mean, Slim Whitman's better.
No repeat day. That fucking sucks. Of course I want to hear good songs over again. Sorry about that. Okay. Anyway. We'll get to Dear Pop. Okay. So yes, the Enterprise E does appear in Star Trek Prodigy. So for those of you not watching, you might want to watch if you care. New Alien movie gets a strangely Star Trek name. Oh yeah, Alien Romulus. I forgot. Already heard about that. Okay. Dwayne has become a Kurogan orphan. Kapla Dwayne, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel membership. The first Tuesday of every month is the members only stream. If you're available, keep an eye out. Let's get to the chat and then I'll get to Dear Bob. Gorilla says he drives like you, Bird, meaning Charlie. It's kind of. JP says it's a mini Tesla because it's electric. Already learning to drive like a New Yorker, says Snortapoopus. John Meyer, Kapla John Meyer, says, Krapla, I'm waiting for Kung Fu Day. And then he says, I've doxed Gary. It is on his public Facebook page. I don't think it counts as doxing, and apparently it's not connected anyway. Does illegal alien owned? Well, if the illegal alien is of Latin heritage, then that's already counted, whether they're legal or not. JP's, yeah, I don't believe there's a white men owned option, JP's. What'd you say, Mamo Cray?
I said, or Middle Eastern.
Or Middle Eastern, that's true. That's true. Dave G says, I guess I'm screwed as far as being diverse. You can always become disabled. You could always look forward to becoming disabled. I would get it, technically. Murder Hornet returns, says, yo, welcome, Murder Hornet. Kapla. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Pop Culture Curator says, everyone but white, able-bodied men, I will add. Everyone but white men, but I've got it. No polar bear owned. Sorry, Snortapoopus. Still waiting. You're the wrong color bear. The Traveler, so as Wesley says, so white males don't count. Apparently not. Apparently not. They only need one box, not white male. You're absolutely right, Pop Culture Curator. Why have 52 boxes when they only need one? Not white straight male. Not able-bodied white straight male. That's all they need. That's all they need. Mom O'Brien is yelling, how is it legal? I don't think it should be.
equal. Equal. Everyone is supposed to be equal.
Mama Pray is yelling now about some kind of nonsense about everyone supposedly being equal. Snortopupus is lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, intersex, queer questioning, asexual, and many other terms such as non-binary and pansexual. Well, you could be, I mean, I would think some of those things like anybody could be, right? I mean, like I used to say it as a joke, but who's to say I'm not a lesbian trapped in a man's body? Like, who's to say? I'll say I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body if it gets me free money and, you know, better chance of my business doing well. I honestly don't know. I never thought about it, but if I thought about it hard enough, I think I might be. I honestly think I might. The Traveler says sounds racist and sexist to him. Yeah, it does to Mamo Frey too. Snorter Pooper says, I don't get any of the categories, have survived elsewhere. Dave G says, because different countries with different laws can't sue as well. The Travelers is Bird of Prey, it's you. It's F-U, straight white Christian man. And Beekler, thank you, Snorter Poopus, with the correct pronunciation of Gary's last name. The Murder Hornet returns is Lowell. When I went to Florida to visit my parents, Dad said, solve that, just throw a lot of gators in the river. Richie Poole says, Gary's wife is the diversity, woman-owned business. Yes, and his beard is diverse, as Snorter Poopus. Dave G says, I have a diverse collection of video games. I'm back in. Snorter Poopus, he invited them inside to get warm. I bet she invited them in to get warm. Murder Hornet says, China welds people into their house if they test positive. I saw that. Richie Poole yells, Jaloja! Yes, it was Jaloja time. Murder Hornet says, probably last time I see my dad alive. He's got prostate cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry, Murder Hornet. But I'm glad you did get a chance to see them. Pop Culture Curator says, Bird of Prey, if I gag and tie up a San Francisco whore / drug addict and ship them to you for Christmas, will you do the unboxing for us live? No, I don't want any trash from San Francisco, be it literally or figuratively. Murder Hornet returns as all my life. My dad never told me I love you. At the airport, he said it. Aw, that's very, very, that's very hard. It's a very big thing to do, Murder Hornet. Pop Culture Curator says, Bird's cuddle buddy. No, nobody is, do not do. Okay, this is for YouTube and for the law and everybody. Please do not kidnap and mail me anybody under any circumstances. JP says it's all bullshit, made up terms. And I don't know who my cuddle buddy is either, Murder Hornet. I don't know either. And Pop Culture says it's a Christmas surprise. Granted, lovely. Okay, let's head over to Dear Bop. Dear Bop, just a suggestion here. Perhaps if writers would send their dear Bobs, more than 5 minutes before the stream begins, they would have time to check their spelling and grammar. As for length you were annoyed at, I think longer ones are fine if they pay off. If they pay off is worth it. Sadly, dear Bobs have gone down in recent. Period. Perhaps it's time to end the dear Bobs. No thanks. I'll keep doing the dear Bobs. I might start ignoring some, but I'll be fine. Dear Bob, I met a woman last month. She is perfect. She is smart, hot, funny, nerdy, and for some reason, she's into me. Nice. Just marry her. Marry her now. The only small issue is she is married. She doesn't like past tense being married. She hates her husband's family. Also, her husband is my good friend's brother. I wouldn't say I was friends with him, but I knew him for many years. I'm in quite a pickle. My priest says this is a major sin, but what do the Karogan gods say? Okay, well, there's still only one God in Karoga, but so let's see. Let's figure this out. Her husband is my good friend's brother. So your good friend has a brother who you're not friends with, but you knew of. Trying to figure out somebody like in my own world that I could, pretend it was. So I have some idea as to what's going on here relationship wise. Okay. I got that. So if so and so was so and so's brother and wife, and okay. Well, let's put it this way. She doesn't like being married, but she is married. I think as long as you don't try to get her to get divorced, you try to get her to stay married, that you're actually helping her. You're helping her keep her promise, her vows. Yeah. You're helping her keep her vows because she vowed to stay married to the husband. So just don't ever say, to leave your husband. Just always, if she has a thing, just try to talk her back into staying married. And I think, sin wise, I think you're really in the clear because, her getting a divorce would be the sin. If you stop her from getting a divorce, then you're saving her from committing sin. So just, just do that. Always, if she starts talking about divorce, tell her she's got to stay with her husband. It's the right thing to do. As for the family, she didn't marry the family. She could tell them to fuck off. Murder Hornet says, my VA doctor sent me to do a colonoscopy, and he found out I have cancerous polyps. I asked my doctor how long would it take to have irreversible cancer. He said 1 year, or I would never have gone if they didn't or it, guys, please get yourself checked. You never would have if they didn't have it ordered. Please get yourself checked. Yes, if you get if you're at the age where you're ordered to get a colonoscopy, you should go ahead and do that. So from what I understand, if they find the polyps before they become cancerous, it's really a no big deal situation. So if that's true and they got them, hope you're good, Murder Hornet. Hope you're good now. Pop Culture Curator says, even better, if you're sleeping with a married woman, tell her to get money from her husband. Well, where the hell else is she going to get money? You know, I mean, unless she has her own job, which she might. Yeah, don't give money to another guy's wife. Dear Bob, Star Trek Discovery is unlike anything we've ever seen before in Trek history. The franchise has always been ahead of its time with progressive storytelling, but Discovery is like a warp drive rocket into a new dimension of sci-fi excellence. The cast performances are top-notch, and the production values are out of this world. If you're still hemming and hawing about whether to check it out, just do yourself a favor and watch it already, unless, of course, you happen to be a Klingon. In that case, perhaps watch something else. Wow. I see that there is somebody out there very, very ill, very sick. I invite you to get yourself checked by a neurologist, get a brain scan, get a PET scan, get a CAT scan, get a colonoscopy, get anything they can do to you, because something is off. Something is quite wrong. Daniel's Hot Topics got to go. Take care, Daniel. Hope you have a safe ride home. Dear Bob, you know who's the only one who doesn't get extra presents for having birthday aligns with Christmas? Me, that's who. So enjoy what you get. Love, Jesus. Hey, you got the gift that keeps on giving, Jesus. Dear Bob, what can I do to get this smell out of my couch? I let a random person into my house, and now my couch smells funky, and I don't know how to get out. Signed, L. See, that was LDG, who earlier today on Captain Fandom Nerd Stream told us about how he seriously let in a complete stranger into his house, who then proceeded to sit on his couch for 10 minutes while he let her be, because he thought this random woman was there to see his roommate. And it wasn't until his roommate got out of the shower and told him 10 minutes later that he wasn't expecting, or she, their roommate wasn't expecting anybody. And they did not know the lady. And then when they talked to the lady and said, you got to leave, the lady started going crazy about looking for somebody named Laura. And they had to call the police. So moral of the story, don't let strangers in your house, just in case you weren't sure. And if the stranger claims to be there for somebody else, don't tell them the name of your roommate. Don't say, are you here for, Jennifer? Say, who are you here for? And then let them say Jennifer. And even then, God damn it, ask Jennifer if they're expecting someone, even if they're in the shower. Or tell them to wait outside in their car, and Jennifer will come and get them when Jennifer can. Aravic Saunders is Kapla, vertebrae, Kapla, Aravic. And LDG is lolling, but that's exactly what he told us happened. Hi, Joe. Bunky Diddler here, and I'm a successful real estate agent in California. I hear you're in the market. I have a wonderful property for you. Take a look at this property. Let me know what you think. I think you will love the backyard. And just so you know, Salty Tracker has a bid in for 1.1 million. So hoping you can outbid him. Here's the link. And Bunky. Realtor.com. It's 754,000. Why would he have a $1.1 million bid? The backyard is set up like an old Western town. I mean, the house is nice enough, but that's nice. That actually looks like the Adirondacks property with the wood and the stone walls and the old time wood burning stove, U.S. Marshal Office, blacksmith. Yeah, I mean that's a weird one. That's a weird one. Livery stable. Thanks, but it's California. I'm not moving to California. It's like moving from New York to California. It's like moving from New York to New York. Like what the hell's the point? Dear Bob, please get this nicer vehicle for Charlie to drive. It won't matter if he wrecks in this one. He will be protected. You can say I bought it for him, as Sissel Prey loves me. Deej. Wayfair 24-volt off-road truck with 2 seats. $407 on sale. Yeah, well, Deej, if you send the $407.76, then we can get it for you for nephew O'Prey. Otherwise, just pay your back child support, please. You should add this commercial. There's a lot of commercials I could add, but let's see. Star Trek original series commercial. Well, that's an interesting commercial, but I also worry if I add that it'll probably they'll probably claim my videos. Those current commercials, nobody claims. Dear Bob, doesn't pansexual mean you will hump anything? I know trisexual means you will try anything once. That's what I was thinking. Like pansexual is basically you're just William Riker. I mean, I would think even straight guys could claim to be pansexual. Dear Bob, I would like to see you challenge the evil dictator of turds to a best out of 3 rounds of Jeopardy. Do you think you would beat him? Oh, of course. I would trounce him. It would be an embarrassment. It would be an embarrassment. That's why, honestly, I don't think it'll ever happen. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to see him so embarrassed. The only way it wouldn't would be as if all of his questions were solely from the original series. That would be the only way he would ever have a chance. Dear Bob, favorite black person? I mean, right away, I would say Avery Brooks, Captain Cisco, but I feel like I could think harder. Oh, I mean, there's tons of entertainers. Chris Chappelle, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, Chris Chappelle. Oh boy. Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock. Um, they're up there. Um,
Oh my God.
oh, Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman, what's his face? Darth Vader's voice. It's the voice of CNN. Oh, Eddie Murphy, of course. Um, but yeah, Coming to America. The King. The King. He's the same guy who did the voice. I can't think of his name right off the bat. Yeah. There's no shortage. There is no shortage. I assure you of that. What about Whoopi Goldberg? No, Dr. Scotty. Whoopi would not be on my list. You know, at one time, 30, 40 years ago, Whoopi might have been on my list. She was fine. But then she went cuckoo. She went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And she's off the list. When she was doing Sister Act, sure, I liked Whoopi then. She was doing Sister Act. She was doing Star Trek. That was fine. But now, no. Oh, Red Fox, George Jefferson. Yeah, I mean, the actors who played George Jefferson, sure. Mr. T, yes, Hakeem. Mr. T, obviously. Pity the Fool. I pity a fool. The oh, what's his face? The short guy. He died. He played the kids on TV in the 80s, but then he died recently. He was a security guard in his later life. He was like a Willis. Yeah. What you talking about, Willis? Will Smith, unfortunately, off the list after the slap heard around the world. Will Smith off the list. But yeah, I think that's enough. I clearly know black people have no shortage of good ones. Dear Bob, I'm offended that the first Dear Bob bitched about my dyslexia and the AI that corrects it is retarded. I have no idea what you're talking about. I literally don't understand. So skipping. Dear Bob, I'm currently involved in a relationship with a woman who is married. The husband and I know each other, and this isn't the first time they've had this type of arrangement. My question is, if my girlfriend can be married and date me, should I be able to date other women as well? Asking because she also brought up dating other people the other day because I was telling her how I don't have any physical contact with any person for weeks at a time until I see her, and then she was concerned for my mental health. Thank you for your advice. I'm currently involved in a relationship with a woman who is married. And I don't see what saying the husband and I know each other has no real bearing on this. And this isn't the first time they've had this type of arrangement. So you're saying the husband is aware of your relationship with his wife? I guess in either case, it really doesn't matter. Because the question is, if you're having a relationship with a married woman, yes, you are absolutely free to date. You should never think that you're not free to date. In fact, it's pretty much kind of insistent upon that you continue dating. Darren Wagner says at one time, Whoopi was actually pro-life. She was Candace Owens. Hakeem says, I love Sister Act 1 and 2. They don't make movies like that anymore. Dave G. Sounds says, I have to go to dinner. Kapla, all kapla, Dave G. Dear Bob, my girlfriend has a mole or something on her twat that really turns me off when I go downtown. How should I go about asking her to remove it? Should I present her a gift first? Flowers, maybe. Or should I just cut off the Cooney until she chops the hairy little thing off? Thanks. Downtown Cody Brown. Well, I have a hard time believing this is true. You should just man up and tell her like an adult and say, you need to get this taken care of because I am not comfortable. And if she'll make the decision, which is more important. And if it's not you, that's fine. Just move on. But if you can deal with it and she chooses to keep it, then you're fucked. Because then she'll know she can walk on you forever. So make sure. No, do not bite it off. God damn it. Dear Bob, my name is Michael Scott. I think a pansexual has sex with pans. Guess I'm pansexual. You certainly sound like one. Also, you're possibly a bullsexual. And, well, what was that called? A George Foreman sexual. It gets nice and warm. The George Foreman grill. Dear Bob, just wondering if marrying my dog is acceptable now. I'm kind of interested. No, you cannot marry your dog. Arabic Saunders says my birthday is on Friday, but luckily I never got gift-wise. Awesome, Arabic. And then Karoga comes to rule the world. You'll never, ever get gypped, for sure. And Mama Pray and I wish you a happy early birthday. Remind me, please, if you're here on Friday. I will sing you happy birthday.
Excuse me. Is the camera off?
There's no camera.
Oh. Well, yes.
Okay.
Okay, take out the box.
Mama Pray is taking out all the boxes for Boxing Day. Okay. Well, I think we've made it through another day, another bed life. Thank you all for hanging out. Tomorrow, Tuesday, I do not have any particular streaming plans. If all goes well, maybe I'll stream. I know I've got a doctor's appointment at 3:30, so it certainly probably wouldn't be around 3:30. It'd either be after 4 o'clock or early in the day. And then Wednesday will be another Enterprise Wednesday, and we'll go from there. Oh, we got one more, Dear Bop. Dear Bop, I work at Subway and can't stop playing video games from Asia with little girls as the characters I play. Am I a criminal? Subway Sandwich Man. No, those games are completely legal, and don't think about it a second time. It's all good. It's all good. So with that, kapla all, bird out. Oh, I guess we could play something. We already got our kissing dax though for today. And I'll play something before we go. What the hell was this? Oh, I guess that's just Captain Kirk. I am Captain Kirk, and I'm looking at you through the camera. I want you all to have a wonderful Boxing Day. It's not a holiday we ever celebrated on the Enterprise, but it is a holiday that my native Canada did celebrate in this mirror universe where I was actually born in the 20th century to the nation state of Canada instead of the beautiful state of Iowa in the 22nd century. Kapla all. Captain Kirk out.